doing pretty good. How was your guys' night?
Oh, you guys, yeah, we're doing all right over here. Yeah, how about you?
Doing pretty good.
You're Chicago tonight?
Tall beer. Yeah, I'm
How many
guy
old
tonight.
styles? How many old styles you drink tonight?
I'm at number 7 right now of my old style
there you
count.
go. Look at that. See, you're right up to Bob's level. You're like, well, maybe not. Maybe you brought him up to 0. I'm not sure, but either way, my man, fantastic having you on. How you doing tonight? You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I didn't feel too well last night. Stayed in bed all day because of my acid reflux. But you know what? You can't stop the kid. The kid's going to keep drinking some tall beers. That's
right. The Get Up Kids. I think that's where that name came from. But might have tricked you there. We just played a little recording of our buddy Bobbo. He actually was out this evening. He's not feeling good. He's feeling under the weather, mega migraine. So that means his vagina hurts, and it's okay. He's allowed to have a brain freeze a little bit, don't you think, Keith?
He's got to have a brain first.
Yeah, he does.
Okay,
but you know what, though?
terrible.
I got to tell you, that guy, he does like he's on the box seats, and he does the Bob Sullivan show. He does the Johnnie Bobbo show. He coaches baseball. I think he's at a couple jobs too, day job, night job. He's bouncing around. He's doing stuff. That guy.
He's busy. He's very busy.
Yeah,
a man of many hats.
Yes. And so let me ask you, Cody. Men of many hats. Maybe not so much, but just it sounded like a good segue there. But Led Zeppelin, man, apparently they went out and it was finally ruled they did not copy Stairway to Heaven. That was not copyright infringement by the man Jimmy Page and Robert Plant. They were found not guilty tonight in a Los Angeles jury. Ended up deliberating for 5 hours. Can you imagine 5 hours worth of listening to Stairway to Heaven? So they probably ran it twice through?
Yeah, maybe once and a half.
Yeah, for sure, man. But so let me ask you about that. Because I mean, people were kind of talking about that, and it's still kind of a joke. With I have a few, I don't know, people that are older than me that I talk music with frequently. You know what I mean? And that's kind of one of those things where you talk about Led Zeppelin, you bring them up. And it's either, oh my God, I love them, or it's man, yeah, they're so awesome. But dude, they totally stole a bunch of songs from people. And they got off. They got off here. And I mean, is that a win for Led Zeppelin?
I think it is a win. You could argue Lemon Song ripped off a bunch of blues parts from Muddy Waters and stuff like that.
Come on.
Yeah, they did rip people off. What I didn't like about the case we talked about before. Dude who wrote the riff has been dead. He's been on record saying, I don't care. I'm glad if they did get inspiration, they used it. There's a stinking family trying to make money off Zeppelin, and that's what I didn't like.
That guy that's dead is totally rolling over in his grave. If his kids weren't too cheap, they just took his money. They just throw Grandpa in the river. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what they sound like, a bunch of jerks. I mean, and that's the thing too, And I thought that was so funny when I heard that Prince didn't have a will. How do you not have a will if you're Prince? I mean, come on, you got music full of that whole vault full of music and everything else. I mean, the guy was so weird and just freaking awesome. Even though, I'm sure he rubbed a bunch of people the wrong way. But I mean, hell, he's gonna dunk on your ass and then serve you some pancakes in the morning. He's Prince, and you got to have a will if you're that kind of guy.
You know what, man? He had a lot of friendships in his life, but he was never truly close with anyone.
You know this? Were you close with him, but you just weren't truly close with Prince? Is this insider knowledge, Cody?
No. It came out even his girlfriend at the time of his death didn't get anything. Dude was a secretive guy. He spent a lot of time alone, and I don't blame him for not making a will because there have been so many people who tried to bank off his death.
Yeah, but see, if you don't have a will, you allow all these people to start a damn war. Do you want a war over Prince's vault of music that someone just randomly was like, hey, you know what, I'm just going to break into this shit because I feel like it, and I don't know, I know Prince, he didn't have a will, so I could just break into his stuff and take it, you know what I mean? It just, it sounds so damn stupid and so Princey at the same time. It's very purple.
It does sound very Princey, that in death he would have wanted it to be known as the war over Prince's vault, because that sounds so sick.
The war of Prince's shit.
Yeah.
Like, come on. No, that's great though. I like it. I mean, it's kind of funny, but I just think, man, it's just dumb because I know how I've seen it firsthand, like witnessed firsthand, families and like, man, the people were always helping people out and doing stuff for people, and then like all of a sudden, like money comes around and everybody hates you, and it's like, dude, like, no, come on, like, aren't we all friends and family and stuff? Like, why are we fighting over something stupid like this? But hey,
yeah.
I think every family's got that, Cody, right? Wink, wink.
Wink, wink, my dude.
Wink, wink. Well, let's wink, wink about Tom York, Trent Reznor, Eddie Vedder signing an open letter to Congress to stop gun violence. Sir Paul McCartney, Lady Gaga, Michael Stipe, Lin-Manuel Miranda, I don't know who the hell that guy is, and other people also participated. I mean, is this a smooth move where you know, I'm going to give a little Rob Thomas there for you because I love you, Cody. But no, is this not a smooth move by the music industry to say, you know what, hey, let's stand up? Because I mean, you look at this list. I mean, heading the list because it's alphabetical by first name, which is dumb. You always go by the last name, but whatever. Adam Lambert's on here, Alicia Keys. You're looking at Iggy Pop signed this bad boy, Katie Lang. Katy Perry, she does stuff. And also, you know, you also see some rappers on this, like, what was it? The Talib Kweli. What's that?
Talib.
There you go. You know that rapper, man. Is this something where, oh my God, stop. You know who signed this thing?
The boss?
Rob Thomas.
Rob freaking Thomas.
Rob Thomas signed this thing. He's right. He's 4 below Ringo Starr, 5 below Ricky Martin, and 2 below Rivers Cuomo. That's a pretty good spot.
Yeah, man. Like I briefly looked at the list. A lot of influential names on there. Definitely going to turn some heads with how many people, and especially with Rob Thomas now. Hopefully, like, did you catch Carlos Santana on the list?
No, I didn't. But I'm gonna tell you, like,
I
Rob
didn't
Thomas
either.
signing this. Yeah, no, of course, because no one cares. But like, honestly, Rob Thomas signing this thing. This just became a movement. It was all like fun and games. I mean, Nick Jonas is on there. Nicky Jam. I don't know who the hell she is. I'm assuming that's a girl. But if it's a guy, well, guess what? Sorry, dude. But Michael Bublé signed this. Michael Bublé, Mike D. We know Mike D. He's a rapper, man. But I mean, think about that. You got
a rapper, man.
Yes, he is, and even Beck, because Beck's a cool guy like that, and he's right by Billy Joel. But anyways, again, I regress. You know, having all of these, you know, different musicians, different genres, all, you know, types of music, and everybody now, whether you're a gangbanger or what, yeah, I mean, you still probably have a Facebook and you read things and this and that, and you listen to tons of music. I mean, do you feel like this is actually going to have an effect? I mean, obviously they're shooting at Congress because what they want to have in order to prevent, you know, further gun violence. The letter asks them to require, you know, Congress to require a background check on every gun sale, which I'm not sure it's very different. It's state to state when it comes down to gun sales. But they also want to block suspected terrorists from buying guns, and that's kind of a bag of worms right there. The whole suspected thing that's a rough word to throw in there. But when you look at it, do you think overall, I mean, just them supporting this message, putting it out there, and, you know, incorporating it within their music, that's going to make a difference for some people, make them think twice? Or is
Here's the thing, dude. Here's the thing that I was thinking about. The list is so huge with so many different people of so many different styles of music. Like, no matter who you are, you're probably a fan of one of those people. More than that, you're probably a fan of them on Facebook. So that means, like, this is going to be huge right now. Like, no matter who you like in the music industry, they're going to be posting about this on Facebook. And that's going to show a lot of people who might not understand the ramifications of the gun laws right now. It's going to make them think, like, oh, man, Michael Bublé is really into, like, getting this law passed? I'm going to have to check it out.
Yeah, no, and it's the truth too. I mean, yeah. Okay, here, let me just read this list. This is a nice little list right here. I keep looking at this, man. A lot of nice names, and it's funny because the names where like it's somebody you might not know in parentheses has the name of the band that they're in. You're like, oh,
awesome. That's hilarious.
Yeah, so Tom York, Tom Blankenship, parentheses, My Morning Jacket, Tony Bennett, Tori Amos, Trent Reznor, Troy, I don't know that guy, Wayne Coyne, Yoko Ono. I mean, it's a pretty good list. Shakira and Sting, they're only separated by two people, and two of those people, C and Stevie Nicks. Come on,
Johnny. You know what? Hopefully, all these people on this list can collaborate and do new We Are the World.
Oh, that would be great. And I see Ryan Leslie and Ryan Lewis, but no Ryan Adams. Do people just not like Ryan Adams? What's their problem?
I don't know. Maybe Ryan Adams loves guns.
Maybe he does. Dude,
he's a closet Justin.
Start something right now, Cody. Don't start something right now. I saw him vote. He voted Trump all day. He's all over that shit. Like, for real. But, yeah, no, that would be cool. You know what I mean? Especially when you think about the fact that, you know, all of the Black Lives Matter, the Blue Lives Matter, all that stuff is a lot of this, and even the stuff within the presidential debate is all stemming from these social media networks. That's how everybody gets their news out there. And so you do see something like this, and you start seeing a trend, and you start seeing some other people with like insights, and they share the post, and you read it, and you're like, oh, hey, wait, I kind of didn't think about it that way. Whatever. I mean, like it legitimately seems like a smart move, at least nowadays, to where, you know, I guess maybe signing a petition maybe held more weight before, but you know, now with it having more public backing and more public.
Look how big social media has become with everything. I think this is the way people are going to get their politics now. Right.
Well, let me tell you something, Cody. You were freaking awesome tonight, and I love you, my man.
I love you too, dude. Keith, good talking to you tonight, kind of. We didn't get a lot of time to talk, but maybe next week we could chat up a little bit. I don't know.
Well, Keith, you got anything for our guy Cody here? You got any questions, any thoughts? We all love him.
Cody, keep your head clear. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, always, dude.
Clear head, brother, man. You are a Terminator. Don't you ever forget that.
All right, guys. I'll talk to you next week.
Love it, Cody. Goodbye. And there he is. Outro playing. Our guy, Cody VanCura, riding off into the sunset on his black little short pony. And he's doing this thing. But we got to thank people. A lot of people on the show tonight. Danny Thompson, NBA, DT29. Find him on Twitter there. Full Court Press Radio. And about to go big time. So keep an eye on him. Follow him on Facebook, Full Court Press Radio, also Danny Thompson. We also got to thank our fantastic man, first-timer, Danny Federico. Danny Federico kicked ass. You can check him out at DanFederico _ at the end there. Outside Pitch Sports Network, also TheSportster. Our guy, Cody VanCura, the Dudester. You can check him out, Celebratory Forties, on Facebook. Like that Facebook page. And also my touched co-host, Bob Sullivan, unfortunately couldn't be here, but also brought us a fantastic segment with Danny Thompson. Loved it. Follow him at Bob Sullivan Show on Twitter. And the best damn producer in the world, Mr. Keith Grieve. Follow him on Twitter at Keith Grieve and on 87sportsfans.com. But most importantly, thank you for texting, calling, tweeting, and listening. You can find the Johnnie Bobbo Show on Facebook and listen to this show and others on Spreaker, iTunes, and Stitcher. It's Johnny Maloris. Find me on Maloris, Malioris, on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram. Whatever you do, be good.